Welcome everybody here to the Hockey Nova Scotia Female Provincial Championships, coming to you from Trent Arena in Pictou, Nova Scotia. High Button Sports bringing you all the action this weekend from Trenton and Hector Arena. We're just about ready to get underway here. U13AA action here. The Metro East Inferno versus the Quad County Whitecaps here. Both these teams looking to stake their claim to the Provincial Championship for the U13AA division. 3 15-minute periods to go in this one, kicking it off here on a cloudy Friday morning here in Pictou, and we are off as that one's going to be picked up. Over the line, that's Cassidy White, sends it in deep. Going back to pick it up, comes free. It's going to come back up to the point. Picked up now, sent right back in, just wide. In behind the net, Hillier drops it back. That's going to be picked up by the Whitecaps. Van Zutphen sends it up the boards. That one's going to be picked up. Looking to work it out in front, and that one's going to be steered aside, picked up, and they're going to try to break it out. They do that successfully as they work it over the line. Sends that one around. That's going to be picked up by the Inferno. Picked up, stolen away by the Whitecaps, and they're just going to fire that one wide. Sends it into the corner. Back up to the top. Picked up by the Inferno. Now they'll move that one up ice. All the way down. And that one's going to go for an icing. So faceoff comes all the way back down. Exactly 1 minute gone here. Tries to swing it around. Back up top. Avery Campbell can't hold the line, so that one's going to come back. Sent ahead. Back into the Whitecap zone. Tries to find the outlet. That one's going to be poked away, and that one's going to be picked up over the blue line now, over center. Here's Katie McDonald working it in. That one's going to be shot and covered on up. So another stoppage here. Minute 29 into this one. Face off. Out to the right of Gwen Sheffer. That's going to be one back up top. Then Zutphen will send that one back in, but that's going to be swiped aside. Swiped up but not out. Back into the zone. Tries to swing that one up the boards. Trying to come away with it. Shot right back in by Van Zutphen. Finds her target out in front of the net. That's going to be stolen away. Back the other way for the Inferno. Trying to work it over the line, and that one's going to be stolen away and down the ice, so that'll be an icing. So now an offensive zone draw for the Inferno, looking to get some sustained offensive pressure here in the early going. And it cannot be understated just how important that momentum is coming into a short tournament. Dowding got a stick on it, sends it right back. That's going to be picked up by Chisholm. Lacey Chisholm right in the middle of that. Comes back up top. Shot right on, flutters right on, and takes a shot redirected in front, in behind the goal. Whitecaps have it. Trying to get that one up the wall. That's McInnes. Stolen away. Dowding can't hold the line, so that one's going to come right back out. Here's Clements. Clements sends that one. There's Chisholm. Lacey Chisholm throws that one across. Hillier almost picked it up in open ice. Here's Dowding working it through the middle. Dowding over the line. Trying to work it down low. Trying to center it. That one's going to be stolen away. There's Sarah McInnes. Gets that one over the line. Picked up by the Inferno. Sent right back in. Here's Campbell. Stolen away by Crocker. Sent right back in. Trying to chase it now. Chips it up the wall. Stolen away, trying to find Hillier out in front, trying to work it loose, and that one's going to be stolen away. So protecting the front of the net here Early as the Whitecaps just preventing that opportunity, but that one's back the other way. Looking to force something, but that's stolen away. So now the Inferno. A rush chance back the other way. There's Clements looking to center that one. That one gets sent right in behind the net. Swings it around. Crocker's going to be the first one to it. Van Zutphen tries to send that one up ice, looking at her options, but she's going to carry it instead, escorting that one out of the zone. Van Zutphen gets that one deep. Comes out and shot right back in. Sends it around the boards. Trying to send that one up ice. Comes across the line and shot right back in. Around Van Zutphen. Around for Chisholm. Battle for it. It comes free. Shot right around there by the Inferno. Marshall looking to center that one. No dice on it. Taylor McLeod. That one's going to be stolen away by White, who fired that one in. That one's going to come right back out of the zone. Flipped up. Minier gets that one over the line. So once again, the Whitecaps on their back heels, just trying to find a way to get that one out of the zone. That one comes free. Back over the line. They'll send that one back in. That's Julianne Chisholm, gets it in deep. Comes free, sends it up. Over the line now, a chance for the Inferno, and she can't get the handle on it. That one's back in behind Marshall. Trying to work it out in front, and she's going to be stopped up by the defender. Sends that one up. That's picked up and shot right back in. Digging it out in the corner. That one comes free. Back up to the point, and that one's missed. Back the other way, all the way down, and that one will go for an icing. So a chance there, almost got away, broke free from the defense to get a breakaway. Not able to gain that positive momentum. Tortola, she's got Dowding there for help. That one's picked up. McCackern gets that one up. Looking to send that one right back in. No dice on that. A battle ensues, and that one's going to be sent right in deep. Takes a shot, and that one's going to be reeled in, and the puck comes loose. But play will be blown dead here. Just over 6 minutes into this first. Sends that one on steered aside by the paddle of Sheffer. It's picked up. Inferno back the other way, looking to force something up ice here, and that one's going to be stolen, poked out of the zone. So they'll have to reload. Dowding sends that one up, alone in front, shoots, and that's a great save. Loose in front, Tortola gets it on. She scores! Madeline Tortola strikes first for the Inferno. So the puck just came loose in the slot, and she was just right on the doorstep. And just whacked away at the loose puck there, and she was able to find a bit of daylight there, so it's 1-0 now for the Inferno. .6:31 into this. Tries to send it up ice. That one's picked up now, back the other way. Here comes Quad County looking for a response. Throws that one on goal, and that's going to be covered up by Sheffer. Face off to the right of the Inferno goal. Comes out to the blue line. That one's going to be picked up, and that one gets just over the line. It gets forced out by the Inferno defender. Chasing that one back is Van Zutphen. She's got it, looking up ice. That one gets poked free and into the corner. Didn't quite get the same opportunity as before. That resulted in the goal. But they're going to force it in deep. Van Zutphen gets that one poked away. Crocker now at the side. Sends that one up ice all the way down. White can't get a stick on it, so it goes all the way back. And a battle for it there is Sarah McInnes, dogged trying to win that battle. Back out in front, shoots, and that one's going to be blocked. That one comes back out to the blue line, shot right on from the point. Doesn't quite find its way through. As Kylie Burns tried to sift that one through traffic. That one's going to be collected here by the Whitecaps. Picked up, sends that one up. That's going to go down, but it doesn't have the distance for icing. As Clements tries to move that one out. That one's picked up, redirected by the stick of the defender. And they're lucky that one didn't find a way through. As Clements looks to move it up. That one's going to be picked up now off the boards, trying to get that one out of the zone, and that one does on the second chance. Sent right back in by McLeod. Comes back, Burns. Sends that one up ice for Katie McDonald. Over the line, takes a shot, and that one's going to go right into the corner. Whitecaps come away with it. They circle back, but an opportunity back the other way. It comes knocking here for the Inferno. Van Zutphen sends that one up. Sent right back in by Menier. Campbell trying to move it in deep. Chasing that one in. She's got two Whitecaps on him. Reinforcements join the fray. Picked up by McDonald. Katie McDonald sends that one up ice. Back the other way off the rush here. No reinforcements there. Julianne Chisholm back up top. Off the boards. Tries to send it up the wall, but that's going to get swung around here. Into the corner, digging away at it. Throws it right into the slot and can't get a stick on it, so that one's going to be back the other way, and that one's poked free, but just gets out of the zone. Quad County's got it right back. That's Peyton McLean, sends it in deep. They're going to give that one chase. In behind the net, swung around here by the Inferno, but that one's stolen away. Trying to throw that one into the slot, and no one there for it. That one's going to be collected back the other way. Here come the Inferno over the blue line, walking in and can't bust through. Can't get a shot off as Dowding tried to find a lane. Haley McCackern. That one's going to be held in by Tortola. For Rathwell. Rathwell trying to work it in. Tortola's got the lone goal here in the first period. She was right on the doorstep on one, and it just found its way through. And that's the difference so far. Plays it back. Avery Campbell sends that one up ice. That one's right back, but not quite over the line, so that'll go for an icing here. 4:24 to go in the first. Faceoff comes back here into the Metro East End. Throws that one across. That's going to be picked up and back the other way. She muscles her off. Walking in, tries to take a shot. And Hillier couldn't get enough on that, and it goes wide. So that's going to be picked up here by the Whitecaps. They're going to send that off the boards. Sends it around. That's going to be picked up. McInnes redirects that one all the way down the ice. Clements off the boards. Crocker digging at it along the wall there. Clements sends that one around. That one's going to be shot right on and goes Back over to the other side. Pass across and finds its way all the way through. Chipped up, Crocker gets a piece of it, and that one goes all the way out. Chipped ahead, and Burchell couldn't hold on to it as that one gets swiped off her stick. Van Zutphen now. Was trying to look up ice. Still is. She still got it. She's got a member of the Inferno all over her. Marshall looking to center that one. That's going to be collected here and escorted out by Burchell. Sends that one up ice. That's going to get walked in right over the line. Sends it right in deep, and that one comes loose as Sheffer tried to cover that one up. Sends it all the way down, chasing it in. Here are the Whitecaps. Chips it around the boards. That's Avery Campbell. Katie McDonald chips it down low. Tries to pass across. That one sent right all the way back. That's Manier. Off the boards. That one sent right back. Isla Mahoney sends it in deep. That's going to be picked up now. Over the line, walks it in. Tries to take a shot. That one flutters on as Sheffer steers it aside with her blocker. Comes free back up to the top there, and it finds its way out of the zone. So the Whitecaps will look to move that one back up. Minute 45 to go here in the first. Chips it ahead. All the way down the ice. That'll go for an icing. 1:34 to go here in the first period. Still 1-0 for the Metro East Inferno. Looking to make it 2 by the end of the first here. Sent right down low along the boards. Rendell across, throws it towards the goal and right on the doorstep there as that one hits the side of the net. Digging away at it. Puck is loose and that one comes free and that one's going to finally be covered up. 1:16 to go. Just whacking away at it, and Morrison was trying to get her glove on that one. And she finally did there at the end. But the puck was loose and a major battle ensued at the side of the goal. That one's picked up, a little backhand, and comes back up to the top. Sends that one up. Doesn't leave the zone. That one centered Tortola right there, but was on the wrong side of her handedness. She was a right shot. She might have been able to get that shot off pretty quick. 50 seconds to go in the period now. That one comes free. Van Zutphen battles for it. That one comes out to center, and they're going to fire that one. Picked up now over the line, trying to work it through. Bellefontaine gets that one stolen away. Whitecap takes a tumble. Back the other way, over the line, trying to chip that one ahead. Less than 30 seconds to go in the period. Swings it back. Off the boards. Not out, though. White holds the line. Hillier tries to chip that one ahead. That one goes all the way into the corner. They're going to give it chase. Off the boards. Takes a shot. Loose out in front, a backhand, and a great save by Morrison. Right out in front, and it finds its way through. They score! As time expires, the Inferno strike back. Julia Crocker right on the doorstep. And as time expires, I think she beat the buzzer there. And it's 2-0 for the Inferno at the end of the first period. Welcome back, everybody, here. Period number 2 about to get underway. Julia Crocker with the buzzer beater at the end of the first period there. Paying homage to March Madness. All sorts of epic buzzer beaters happening there, and she beat one there as that one's going to come all the way back down the ice. So the Whitecaps will get an offensive zone draw here, 6 seconds into the period. Sent right back in. Sends it back all the way down into the corner. Chips it up. There's Crocker. She's going to get it. Send that one across ice. All the way back down. It's going to be collected by McInnes. McInnes sends that one back. Van Zutphen. Pass across. Comes free. Clemens pinches in and holds that one and will backhand that one down the ice. That one's going to be kicked aside there by Morrison. Picked up by Lucy Van Zutphen. Katie McDonald sends it around the boards. Has that one in deep. That one's going to be picked up. Back the other way. Here come the Whitecaps looking for a response, and they've got it! An absolute bullet by Harmony Fortune. And they cut the lead in half just a minute into the second. So after what felt like the Inferno pouring on the pressure, the Whitecaps have found a way back. They only trail by 1 now. And it doesn't seem like so much. First game, oh so important here. For both these teams vying for a spot here in the finals on Sunday as that one's sent right back down. They chase it in. Digging free, comes loose out in front. Back up top. Tries to take a shot. That one's going to be blocked and sent all the way down the ice. That one will go the distance for icing. And it just had enough on it. Burns tries to send it up the wall. No one there for it. That one comes across. That's going to be picked up by McDonald. Katie McDonald over the line. Inferno player loses their stick. Walsh recollects it. Back over the line. Swings it back around, looking to work it out in front and into the corner now. Sends it up the wall, and that one's held in. They're going to try to throw that one on goal, but it hit a few sticks on the way through. Digging away at it in the corner. That one comes free, and it's going to be picked up and not out, though. But that time it finally will. And Tortola gets it back. Will send it in deep. That one goes just over the line, but that's going to be played by Morrison. So no icing on the play. They're going to have to find a way to break it out now as they send that one up. Metro East player takes a tumble, but it's back the other way. Here come the Whitecaps over the line looking for the equalizer now. Tries to walk it in. That's McCackern. Up top, Bellefontaine. She'll skate that one over the line. Bellefontaine trying to work it in. Takes a shot, and that one's going to be gloved down by Bridget Morrison. Keeping this a 2-1 game. Shot right on off the wall now. Back up to the point, Crocker. That one sent right back in by Clemens, picked up by the Whitecaps, and they send that one over to the side. Inferno chipping in and pinching. She got a shot off, but Morrison equal to the task. One comes loose, Whitecaps will direct that one out of the zone. That one's going to be shot, but not in, knocked down. Trying to take that one over center. Collected Rendell back for Clemens, and she tries to bust through on the zone, but the defensive line holds up. Sends that one back down. There's Burchell. Plays it across. Tries to send it back to Burchell, but she's met with some resistance. Plays it back all the way down the ice, and that one has enough for icing, so a flurry of icings here. The start of the second period, 10:57 to go in the period. 2-1 for the Inferno, the all-important first game with big points on the line here. Over center, over the blue line now. That one's going to be picked up, and Menier will fire that one off the boards. Comes back for White. White chips it up. That'll be all the way down the ice. That one has enough for icing, so that one will come all the way back. Face off deep here in the Inferno end. Whitecaps still looking for that equalizer. Sends it in deep. There's Menier. Menier sends it around. Trying to play it across. It's loose in front. Shot right on, and that's going to be covered on up by Sheffer. Right at the side there, and the best opportunity since they made it 2-1. McLeod wins it back. That's picked up, shot right on through the traffic, and it does find its way through, but not to the net. Julianne Chisholm tries to send that one up. Plays it back. We'll get that one up ice. Moves it down all the way back. Comes free. Here's White. Back the other way, over the line now. Trying to bust on through. Can't find a way in. And behind the net, trying to swing it around. That's going to be picked up here by Quad County. Works it over the line now, over the blue line, over center, now over the other blue line. She still got it. Play gets broken up. Shot right on. Kicked aside by the pad there of Sheffer. Inferno will get it back the other way. Sends it right back. All the way back down. Walsh is going to collect it. Shot right on, and that one goes wide. Campbell. Now we've got some flow in this game, working it over the blue line. Trying to send that one, but that one instead gets sent off the boards and out. That's going to be collected, passed right on. Sends it in deep. McCackern. Battling for it now. That one comes loose, and that's going to be picked up. Van Zutphen will play it out to center. Chipped ahead, but for Inferno. All over her, and she can't make a play. Sends it up over the line, back the other way. There's Campbell walking in, shoots, and that one's going to be stopped, and that's not covered up. Rebound in front, it's loose, and that one's going to be cleared off to the side. And finally, play blown dead, and too many skaters on the ice. So I'll be charged here to the Inferno. 7:40 to go in the period. And the Whitecaps will get a power play. Inferno swapping goalies. So Gwen Sheffer comes out, Kennedy Reese in goal. Splitting up the time midway through this one. Picked up, pass across, up top, shot, redirected, doesn't find its way through, spins and shoots. That one's comes out in behind the net. Comes free, there's Inferno trying to get that one out, and that one will leave the zone. So the Whitecaps will have to go back and retrieve. That's Burchell. Burchell sends that one up ice. Over the line, plays it across. Chipped ahead, redirected right on the side of the net. Looking to center that one out in front. So first power play of the game here. Whitecaps not able to get anything going just yet. A few pucks towards the goal. Over the line. Walks it in, tries to take a shot. That one's blocked, but that one's going to be covered up. As Reese will just slow it down as they penalty killers will get a fresh set out there. Picked up and shot all the way back down by Mahoney. Right back in deep. The age-old strategy, keeping it 200 feet from your own net. As that one's picked up, moved ahead. Here come the Whitecaps off the rush. That one gets poked free. And Manier right in the middle of that, digging for it. That one's going to be picked up, trying to swing that one around. Campbell off the boards, all the way down the ice. So that should just about do it here for the power play. 5 seconds left with the advantage. Emma Wadden will re-enter the game, so we're back to 5-on-5. 0 for 1 on the power play so far here for the Whitecaps. One's chipped ahead. Doesn't get much further than that, but an opportunity at the side of the net. Looking to wrap it around, and Reese equal to the task. An opportunity on the doorstep for Katie McDonald. She's got it in the corner, into the slot, shoots, and that one's wide. That's picked up and airmailed up. And Crocker can't get it out, but Marshall there to back her up. Sends it down the ice, but that'll go for icing. So the Whitecaps buzzing here. 5:09 to go in the second. Sends it up, plays it back. Shot right on towards the goal. It's loose in front, and Reese will cover it up with 4:59 to go. So right on the doorstep, looking to tie this game up for the first time since early in the first. Tries to play it across. Crocker's got it. We'll play it out to center. That one's going to be picked up. Back the other way. She's in alone trying to bust through, but a great stick play and a penalty on the way here to the Whitecaps. That one shot right on, redirected. It's loose in front, but a quick whistle will end the play. 4:43 to go. So a slashing call. She'll sit for 2 minutes. Avery Campbell with the penalty, so now an opportunity to restore that 2-goal lead with the Whitecaps pressing for that tying goal for the equalizer. But that one's going to get stolen away. Here come the penalty killers back up ice. They're going to fire that one in. That's going to be picked up, and Clements. That one hits a stick, meets some resistance, gets out of the zone, sent right back in. Picked up here by the Whitecaps. They're going to fire that one wide. Killing some time off that penalty. Here's Clements. Clements up ice. That one's sent right back. Here's Clements. Off the wall, over the line now. Trying to work it in. Shot right on, that's blocked. Comes back out, tries to take a shot. It doesn't find its way through. Here's Burchell. Trying to center that one. Back up top, shoots, and that one's going to be blocked out to Clements. Clements through traffic shoots, and that one's blocked. That one shot right back down the ice. So the Inferno looking to collect that one. Less than 3.5 to go in the second. That's picked up. Back the other way, over the line. That one's going to be stolen away. So the Inferno looking to break it out here. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Puck gets poked off her stick. Clements will go back to retrieve it. Clements has an attacker on her. Rathwell digging for it. She's got Dowding there for support. Sends it up for Hillier. Hillier chasing that one up ice. She's going to chip that one in. That one goes into the opposing corner. Less than 10 seconds to go on the power play. Rathwell chips that one right on into the middle. That's going to be collected, but not out. That one gets poked off her stick. Sent up ice. All the way down, back to 5-on-5. Here's Walsh. Plays that one back, sends it up. It's going to be picked up now. Burns sends it in deep. Makes a shot right on and steered aside by Reese. Here's Dowding. Dowding sends that one up ice. All the way back off the boards. In deep, and play will be blown dead, so that is an icing here with 1:54 to go in the period. .140 to go. In the corner. Over the line, passes up. She sends that one up and almost right on the stick of Kletskoy. Walks it in, shoots, and Reese has that one. Pad save. Might have also gotten a piece of the paddle, so a minute 15 to go in the period. That one's held in by the Whitecaps. Looking for one last opportunity here to finish the period. Shot right on, and Reese will reel that in, flashing the leather. With 1:06 to go. Digging away at it. That one comes free. Less than a minute to go in the period. Steered on right in front of on the doorstep for a rebound, but couldn't get a piece of it. There's Mahoney pinching in. Over the line, there's Marshall. Sophia Marshall walks it in over the line. She'll send that one in deep. Chasing it, swinging that one around the boards was Chisholm. Trying to chip it ahead, sends it up ice and right onto the stick of Clements. So 20 seconds to go in the period now. Whitecaps just looking to get that one out. They trail by 1. A buzzer beater at the end of the first. Gave the Inferno a 2-0 lead, and then an early goal here just a minute into the period. Cut that lead in half here with 5 seconds left now. And time slowly expires away, and it will run out. So end of the second period, 2-1's the score for the Metro East Inferno. Julia Crocker has the go-ahead goal, but Harmony Fortune cuts the lead in half. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, here to Trenton Arena in beautiful and historic Pictou, Nova Scotia. Hockey Nova Scotia Female Provincial Ice Hockey Championships here this weekend. In Quad County trailing by a goal here heading into the third. They're looking for that equalizer, a fresh sheet of ice. And 15 minutes to do it, a penalty on the way here, and that one's going to be charged here to the Whitecaps. A tripping call, or rather to the Inferno. So the Inferno are going to be shorthanded here, just 16 seconds in, an opportunity for the Whitecaps to claw their way back into this one. It was Julia Crocker with a goal at the end of the first period that beat the buzzer. And Harmony Fortune scored just a minute into the second period to cut that lead back down. So we'll see if they can find a way to equalize this one, but that's picked up. A good start for the Killers, winning the draw. Picked up and played across. Over the line. Sends it off the wall. Comes free, plays offside, and play will be blown dead due to that offside. So they can't hold the line here, just 19 seconds into the power play. One's played out, there's White. Comes free all the way down the ice. No icing on the play, they'll chase it. Sends it around. It's going to be picked up. Back the other way. Over the line. And face-off just outside the line here. Puck frozen along the wall, so the penalty Killers just trying to kill off valuable seconds off that clock. 13:42 to go. Whitecaps looking to equalize within that time. Of course, only two teams heading to the finals on Sunday. A round robin, and the top two teams play off for gold. So critical points here on the line in the first of a three-game set of round robins. As that one shot right on, comes out in front and loose, and that one's going to be covered up by Reese. Came into the game midway through the second period. Standing tall ever since, 2-1 still the score. Good opportunities for both teams, and for the Inferno to extend that lead, and for the Whitecaps just looking to tie this one back up. They trailed by 2 at one point. Now only trailing by 1. They're knocking right on the door here. 30 seconds left on the power play. Up over the line. Works it in. There's Tortola. Tortola, that one gets poked off her stick. Back the other way. Looking to come up the wing with speed here. Burns will fire that one in. There's Clements back to pick it up. Back around in deep. There's McDonald. McDonald out in front, shoots, and a kick save there by Reese. A heavy shot right on goal, gets steered aside. Back up top. Campbell along to the side, down low, but that one's going to be intercepted here by the Inferno. Inferno back the other way. There's Dowding up for Tortola. Now back to 5-on-5, looking to make something happen. Coming off a big kill there. Picked up by the Whitecaps over the line. Trying to chip that one ahead. Moves it up. Here come the Inferno. Over the line, trying to work it on in. Here's Dowding looking at her options, and that one gets taken away. Rathwell gets her stick on that one on the cross-ice pass, and that one's going to be sent all the way up there by Chisholm. All the way back. Metro East looking to move it up ice. That one's going to be picked up and all the way out. Off the boards. Comes free, down low, looking to work it through. In behind the net, looking to work it out in front, and she can't, and as that one gets picked up, back the other way. Here come the Whitecaps, threatening now, chases it in, and Reese is going to cover that one up. $11:10 to go. All the way back, over the line, sends it in. Back the other way, over the line. Trying to work it in, plays across. Sends it right back. Trying to work it on through, into the slot, trying to work it in. Mahoney can't pull the trigger, and that one's right loose in the crease and will be covered on up there by Morrison. Picked up, sends it right back in. Hillier, stolen away, back over the line, working it back. That one's blocked. Pass across. Just out of the reach there of the Inferno skater, Hillier. That's going to get taken away by the Whitecaps off the boards. And again, sent all the way back. Whitecaps pick it up off the boards. That one's going to go all the way back. All the way down the ice. Sends it up all the way back, and chasing it back here are the Whitecaps. That one goes all the way down for an icing here with 8:57 to go on the clock. So just trying to sort something out here. The clock, 10 seconds ran off after the whistle. Just trying to look to see if they add some time back onto the clock. Every second counts here. Trailing by a goal. You saw it at the end of the first period, a buzzer beater with 0.2 of a second left. So that's going to be massive. So they put 10 seconds back on the clock. So 9:01 to go here in the third period. Entering crunch time. Shot right on, picked up, sent right back into the corner. right back. Trying to work it through. Tries to chip it ahead all the way down the ice. Comes free over the line. He's going to be picked up. Avery Campbell tries to work it over the line. Sends it right back down. Picks it up, walks it in over the line. That one gets poked free. Trying to send that one off the wall and all the way down the ice, but that one's going to get stopped up at center. So looking to jam it loose, and that one comes back free all the way back into the zone. Here's Avery Campbell looking to send that one up ice. That one does. It's all the way down. Played across. Works it over the line, but McDonald's going to be met with some resistance from the Inferno. Sending it right back. Going to pick that one up. Sends it all the way up the ice, and that one will go down the distance for an icing here. 7:09 to go, an offensive zone draw for the Whitecaps. Looking to generate something off this. Comes out in front, is loose, and that's going to be collected. Sent all the way back. Chipped ahead over the line, trying to work it on through. Takes a shot, that one's just wide. Takes a shot from the side of the goal, and that's going to be covered up by Morrison right on the doorstep. So face-off will be deep here in Whitecaps territory. That one's going to come back up top. Takes a shot, and that one hits the pad as along the side there, and Morrison makes a dicey save as that one's going to go back into the corner. Along the wall. Picked up. They try to work it through the middle, but they're going to be stopped up. Bellefontaine walking on in. Lose the handle on it. We'll have to chase it, trying to center it. There's Bellefontaine out in front. A little backhand play, and Hillier chases it. Hillier tries to wrap it around. It's in front for Crocker. Looking at a second one onto the score sheet here today. Taking a shot. She's got it in the slot. Bellefontaine walks in, shoots, and that's unsaved by Morrison. It's loose. They score. Sadie Bellefontaine finds a way to get one through. It's 3-1 for Metro East. And just a play where she just managed to bust away from the defense. 5:59 to go. And Metro East leads by 2. Off the boards, that one comes free. Trying to chip it ahead, there's Tortola. She scored the first one of this game early in the first. They really haven't looked back since. Up top, takes a shot that's redirected, and Tortola just couldn't get a stick on it. Trying to center it. That one's going to be picked up. Back up to the top. That one gets stolen away. Back the other way, and that's picked up. Over the line. Sends it all the way down. There's Wadden. Trying to center that one. That one's going to get stolen away. Pinching in from the point here. There's Marshall trying to center it with the backhand. 4:45 to go now. They have a bit of an insurance marker here now. Leading by 2. Back the other way. Here comes Quad County. Looking to force that one over the line. That one comes back out. So the Inferno will go collect it. In behind their net. They're in no rush to make a play here. Tries to pass it through. Picked up shot from traffic. Redirected in front. It's loose and trying to get a whack at it. That one comes free. Picked up Van Zutphen. Tries to sift that one through. Can't quite get enough on that one there. That one's going to be sent right back. All the way down the ice. 3:59 to go. And the Whitecaps trail by 2. Looking for a way back. Trying to center it. Clements hits her leg, and that's going to be collected now. Looking to move it up. Up the wall, and that one's going to be shot right back in. Goes right into the opposite corner. 3.5 minutes to go now. Time slowly ticking away, and that's picked up, and that one backhanded but not out. Bellefontaine's got it. And when it gets stolen away, chipped up and ahead. Up the wall, still not out though. Fighting tooth and nail to hold the line. Shot right on, and that one's going to be picked up now. Turned aside by the stick, and that one will be off the boards all the way down the ice, and that one will go for an icing here with 2:58 to go now. Looking to generate anything now. The Inferno just doing a great job at boxing everything out, preventing anything from getting towards the goal, and when they do, both goaltenders for the Inferno have stood tall. Battle for it in the corner, trying to come away with it. Centering pass out in front, but it's in the air, and they couldn't knock it down. Back up to the blue line. That one's passed across, chipped ahead now. Little backhand play. She's got it, takes a shot. That one goes right through and misses. 2:20 to go in the period now. Looking to pull within 1, takes a shot. Back to the other side, trying to work it on through. Stolen away by the Inferno. Back the other way, looking to put a stamp on this one. Walking over the line, trying to bust through. Takes a shot, it's loose in front, rebound, and it spurts just wide. Dowding looking to center that one, and that one's going to be collected now. Inferno have it, applying some pressure off the boards. Not in very deep, and that one goes back the other way. There's Tortola. That's it taken away. Back into the zone, picked up. Inferno trying to get that one out. Back across, chipped ahead, and that one escapes just over the line. So that's picked up now. Plays it back in deep. Gonna chase it, and a penalty on the way. Looked like there was already one. Are they going to take them both? Looks like they will for body contact, so Minute 9 to go. 3-1 for the Inferno. We stay 5-on-5. That's one back. Off the boards. Battling for it behind the goal now. The last minute here in the third. Comes free. Shot right on through the traffic, knocked down, and that one's going to be pushed aside. Sends that one up. Over the line, they're going to chase it in. Along the wall. Battle for it in the corner now. 40 seconds to go. That one comes free. Spurts out to the other side. Inferno racing to get that one out. She's got it. Moves it ahead. Working it on through. In alone. And fires it just over the net. That one's back the other way. Last gasp here for the Whitecaps with 20 seconds left. Trailing by 2. They're going to need to get 2 to tie this one. Plays it in deep. Back in the corner, looking to center that one. That one comes free, down low and behind the net. Looking to center that, and that one's going to be hopped right on by Reese with 5.8 to go. So the Inferno, who struck first early in the first period. A timeout here for Quad County with 5.8 to go. Just trailing by 2. But it was the Inferno who struck first, and then one could argue the buzzer beater by Julia Crocker at the end of the first period set the tone, but it was the Whitecaps who came back and cut that lead right back in half. And late here in the game, Sadie Bellefontaine found a way to give the Inferno some insurance. So face off in deep. Quad County's going to look to get something going here quick. 5.8 to go. Trailing by 2. They'll have to get one right off the draw. That one comes up top. That one's blocked. And time will expire. So the Metro East Inferno strike first at the female provincial hockey championships here in Hockey Nova Scotia. 3-1 is the final score. Got plenty of action coming up all weekend. You've been listening to High Button Sports here from Trenton Arena in Pictou, Nova Scotia. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for games happening all weekend here. 3-1 is the final score.